Have you ever found yourself staring at your phone, just waiting for her reply that never came? That read receipt sitting there, it's like a cold slap right across your face. 1 minute she's flooding your inbox, and the next, complete silence. You're left stuck in your own head, wondering, what did I do wrong? Was it something I said? Should I send her another message? Give her a call? Show up to prove I care? But here's the truth, brother. When a woman starts ignoring you, the worst possible move you can make is to chase her. Because chasing doesn't pull her in, it actually drives her further away. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 7 powerful moves to make when a woman chooses to ignore you. These aren't just about protecting your self-respect. They may even make her question pulling away in the first place. And at the end, I'll share the one mindset shift that transforms rejection into respect, something high-value men live and breathe. So stick around, because if you play this the right way, you won't just keep your dignity, you'll step into your power. Step 1. Don't react. Respond with silence. You've just seen her active online. She posted a story, liked her friend's post, but your message? Still sitting there, ignored. That knee-jerk reaction to send another text? Resist it. In that exact moment, silence isn't weakness, it's strength. A high-value man doesn't plead for attention, he lets his absence speak on his behalf. When you go quiet, you create space, and space naturally breeds curiosity. Let her sit with the silence she initiated. Let her wonder why you're no longer reacting. Now, silence is only the first step. Up next, I'll show you the precise mindset shift you need in order to take control of the emotional chaos that silence often stirs up. Step 2. Stop taking it personally. Have you ever felt like her silence was some kind of personal attack? Like she's doing it to hurt you on purpose? Here's a truth bomb. Most of the time, it's not even about you. It's about her mood, her distractions, or her desire for control. The second you stop tying her behavior to your sense of self-worth is the moment you start reclaiming your power. Emotionally detach from what she does. Think this way. She's free to behave however she wants, but I'm free to choose how I respond. And speaking of power, what if I told you that your real strength lies in how and where you shift your focus next? Step 3. Shift your focus back to yourself. She stopped texting? Cool. Take that energy and invest it back into your life. Hit the gym. Build out that side hustle. Reconnect with the habits and friendships that make you level up. You want to know what actually makes her feel your absence? When she sees you glowing up without her in the picture. Women don't miss the guys who chase, they miss the ones who evolve. Now that you've redirected your focus inward, it's time to set a crucial boundary to protect your emotional energy. Step 4. Create an internal boundary. No more overthinking. How many times have you gone back and reread that last message, breaking down every single word? Was I too short, too eager? Did I say something off? You need to stop. Overthinking is a slow killer of peace. Create a mental boundary and stick to it. If she wants to reach out, she will. Until then, I keep living. Don't let her silence become your suffering. And when she does eventually reach out, and trust me, many do, how should you respond? Let's get into that next. Step 5. Don't jump at her return. She finally sends that text. Hey, sorry I've been super busy. Your heart skips a beat. You feel the urge to reply immediately, but don't. Match her energy, not the delay itself, but the casual vibe she's giving off. If she made you wait, don't treat her like a celebrity now. Respond with calm, steady energy. Don't mention her silence. Acting unbothered isn't about being petty, it's about maintaining emotional discipline. But what if she never messages again? What's your move then? Step 6. Leave the door open, but walk away. You don't need to block her. You don't have to hate her. Just walk away with quiet strength. If she ever circles back, she'll find the door still open. But maybe you won't even be home anymore. High-value men don't sit around waiting. They keep evolving, growing, and pushing forward. And that's exactly what makes them unforgettable. Step 7. Remember, attention is earned, not demanded. You gave her all your attention. You responded fast, stayed consistent, showed care, and now she's pulling away, and it's confusing. But here's the harsh reality. Anything that comes too easily is usually taken for granted. When a woman starts ignoring you, don't beg her for attention. Don't try to force something that's fading. Let her feel what it's like to no longer receive your energy. Because when you stop feeding the connection, she'll either feel the loss or step up. At the end of the day, attention isn't something you demand. It's something drawn to you when you carry yourself with value and quiet confidence. And confidence? It's not some magic feeling. It has roots. So let's get into what truly builds it when things go cold. Step 8. Double down on your mission. While you're waiting for her to text, another man out there is building his brand, reading, stacking money, leveling up. That man? He isn't rattled by a woman's silence. He's too focused on his purpose. Women deeply respect men who are on a mission, not the ones who lose themselves the moment attention fades. So ask yourself right now, what's your mission? If you don't have one, create it. If you do, double down. Because when your life has direction, no silence can shake you. And now that you're focused, it's time to stop fueling her ego without even realizing it. Step 9. Stop giving her free validation. If she's ignoring your messages but still watches your stories, likes your posts, or flirts just enough to stay on your radar, she might be using your attention to feed her ego. Don't fall for that trap. Every time you like her pics, comment on her posts, or view her story the second it drops, you're giving energy away while draining your self-respect. Pull back, cut the supply. Let her wonder why you've gone quiet. Because a man who doesn't hand out free validation becomes instantly more attractive. Step 10. Be willing to let her go, for real. This one's the hardest. You built something. Shared laughs, late night convos, future plans. But now, she's ghosting. She's distant. And deep down, you're hoping she circles back. But here's what separates men from boys. Men are willing to walk away, even when it hurts. Not as a tactic, not as punishment, but because their self-respect isn't up for negotiation. Sometimes the real display of strength isn't in holding on, it's in letting go, with peace. If she truly valued you, she wouldn't have gone silent to begin with. Now that you've seen what true power looks like, it's time to walk that road and watch how everything starts shifting in your favor. Final reveal. Rejection is direction. Here's the truth most men never see, at least not until it's too late. When she goes silent, it's not rejection, it's redirection. Redirection toward your self-worth, toward emotional clarity, toward realizing that your value has nothing to do with her response. Most guys think losing a woman means they've lost something precious. But often, silence reveals who actually needed who. Let her ignore you. You keep building, keep growing. Become so emotionally grounded that her silence doesn't shake you, it sharpens you. If this message hit you hard, drop a comment below and let me know how you're handling the silence. And share this with a brother who needs to hear these words. We're building a community of strong, grounded men here, and always remember, your value doesn't decrease just because someone else fails to see it. What are your views on this? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I will personally read all of your comments. And if you seriously want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Stay strong. Until next time.